Hey, Scorpio-Sagittarius Cusp Collective. I am here to do your general cosmic tarot reading. So welcome back to Cusp of Roses. I'm just getting your incense lit. Totally forgot to do that. We're going to get into this cosmic energy. So for those of you that maybe haven't watched any of my videos from this series, I've added back in the zodiac signs and the element energies to this deck, so it's a full deck now, where before we were just using the planets, the houses, the aspects, and the transits. So I hope that this adds a little bit more flavor, a little bit more energy to kind of connect with and pull from for these readings. And as always, Scorpio Sagittarius, I thank you guys so much for all the love that you do show here on my channel, through your likes, through commenting below the videos, through sharing my videos with your friends and loved ones, through subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all of you that have subscribed and for turning on that bell notification. Even if you can't make my lives in person or while they're going on, just to be notified that I'm active on my channel, I appreciate that truly, truly, and deeply. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope that these readings offer you back that same love that you guys give me. All right, that's my hope here. So before we get started, we're going to go ahead and offer up some gratitude in our space. All right, so whether that be through affirmations, intentions, prayers, breath work, meditation, moment of silence or stillness, or a combination of any of those methods, do what feels right for you, Scorpio Sagittarius. Okay, I'm going to do the same, and then we will get into these energies. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, the ascended masters, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Scorpio Sagittarius Cusp collective of energy here on YouTube. Thank you for your presence. I ask, Divine, that you please clear my energy and allow me to channel the most important messages that Scorpio Sagittarius Cusp energies need to hear in the now moment regarding whatever planets, houses, transits, aspects, zodiac energies, or elements might be supporting them, guiding them, assisting them in wherever they are in their ascension process. And I thank you so much, Divine, for that clarity, for that clear guidance, for your grace, your mercy, your protection, your peace, your love, and support, always and forever. And so it is. All right, Scorp Sag. I'm going to do 3 shuffles. Don't forget, I have done a Capricorn season general tarot reading. We do the spirit animal spread. We pulled some really powerful spirit animals that are going to be guiding this collective over the next few weeks, okay, during Capricorn season. So make sure you tap in and tune into that reading to see what's going on and what's up with all of that. All right. Thank you so much, Divine. Right away. Okay. What cosmic energy is here for you, Scorp Sag? It's the first house. It's the body. Okay. It's the vibration of 25 in this particular deck, breaking down into a 7. So some of you might be doing, again, maybe a lot of I am affirmation work, really trying to tune back into your body, right? Maybe physical health is important to you, getting back into some sort of routine, or just paying a little bit more attention to what your physical body is saying. This is Aries energy, the first house, yeah? Which really is connected to the physicality of our existence, right? I am alive. I am here. I am witnessing. I am seeing, right? I am breathing. I am thinking. It's self-actualization, right? Really coming in tune and in balance with the self. What other cosmic energy is here for Scorpio Sagittarius? Chiron and healing. Love that. Absolutely love that. Vibration of 8 in this particular deck. I want to say Chiron has already gone direct. Again, don't quote me on that, guys. I'm just going based off my intuition. Make sure you look into it. But I do believe that has already happened. And if not, it'll probably happen sometime in January. But I feel like this retrograde with Chiron really allowed you to go deeper into your wounds, to really analyze what was still bleeding, what needed tending to, right? Um what's been hard to release, what's been weighing on you a little bit, what those sensitivities are, where the tenderness is. And for some of you, this could have even been a season of healing the physical form. Okay, so if you've suffered any injuries, dealt with any internal dysfunction, it feels like that's kind of what was the focus or will be the focus, maybe. Okay, getting yourself together here. Yeah, and then you got Jupiter in abundance. Love that, right? That Sag energy coming through for you here. Vibration of 7. Expansion. I mean, good luck. Just things happening in your favor, all at divine timing. Really feeling the power and support from Jupiter. Yeah, I believe Jupiter transits into Pisces come, I think it's December 28th is when that starts, and it'll be there pretty much the entire calendar year of 2022. So I feel like Jupiter is ushering you in, moving you in, getting you set up and ready for whatever this expansion is going to be over this next year. Okay. Very, very beautiful energy. So we have, for my number of people, let me put this down. We have Jupiter and abundance, vibration of 7. Okay. Then we have Chiron and healing, the vibration of 8. And then you have the first house, the body, Aries energy, vibration of 25, breaking down into another 7. So 7, 7, and 8. So 77 might be an important number to you, just the root number 7. But 7 and 8 is your root energy here. Okay. 25 could also be important to you as well. Strangely, for those of you that would be old enough to resonate with this, 25, when you were 25, there might have been a cycle of healing or something maybe happened at the age 25 that catapulted you into this healing energy with Chiron, or really connected you with what those wounds are. Remember, Chiron is that asteroid that speaks to in our natal chart. So you can find this information out if you go to my description box. Scroll down a little bit, or did I move it? I might have moved it up some, but it's free natal charts. It's the title. I have it in there. And there's tropical or Western astrology, and then there's Vedic, sidereal astrology. Look at that tropical Western astrology link, and it'll tell you where your Chiron is. And that placement, depending on what house, what energy it's connected to, is what you're here in this lifetime to truly heal, right? It's your Achilles heel. It's that sensitive spot. It's the sore touch. It's where you're tender in this lifetime, okay? So some of you have been really tending to those wounds, right? Really getting in tune with what that energy is, trying to figure that out, trying to heal it, trying to release it, trying to address it and accept it. Okay, but for some of you, something that happened around the age 25 or maybe 25 years ago, okay, is what you've been facing or will be facing in this season. But again, I feel like Jupiter's transit into Pisces, offering you a lot of expansion, getting you a deeper sense of fluidity, right? That Piscean energy with your intuition, with your creative flow. So there might be some creative projects that you've been a part of, Scorp Sag, or that you've been wanting to get started or putting some work into. It's like it feels like this might be a season of expansion in that, especially with Jupiter being in Pisces for majority of next year, 2022. Okay. And I feel like this Chiron and this healing, for some of you, this expansion is going to highlight some areas that maybe still need a little bit of healing, still need some tending to, still need some acceptance, okay? Others of you, the healing work that you have done up to this point has put you in alignment. I do feel like put you in alignment to really move and shift along with this Jupiter energy, right? You have that Sagittarius vibe in your cusp energy, so you're definitely tethered to Jupiter. Leo and Sagittarius also rule Chiron, right, in its natural placement, so there's even more of that Sag energy. And maybe Sag season was a time where this was really coming up for you, or starting to feel maybe the full circle energy, or this kind of, it feels like it's completed and for a lot of you, okay? And that's offered you this deeper sense of I am in this first house. Maybe it offer you a little bit of a deeper resonance in your own body, okay? And we'll dig a little deeper into that, but that's just what I'm getting off of these oracles. Let's pull some tarot for clarity. Okay, thank you so much, Divine, for these beautiful energies here for the Scorpio-Sagittarius Cusp Collective here on YouTube. Tell me more about Jupiter Chiron in the first house. For Scorpio-Sagittarius Cusp energies, tell me more about Jupiter Chiron in the first house. What do they need to know about Jupiter Chiron in the first house? Okay. What does Jupiter have to say here to Scorpio Sag? Yeah, Jupiter wants to work with you. Yeah, Jupiter wants to work with you. Jupiter wants to partner here. Jupiter wants to, again, expand some sort of skill set that you've been working on, something you've been pouring your energy into, something that you've been wanting to learn. It's like that creative curiosity. That's a nice phrase. That creative curiosity that I do feel naturally resonates with you. It's like it's going to be piqued, right? There are going to be some things that you just cannot not learn, right? Not fall into a little bit deeper, not build and grow, okay? So Jupiter really coming in to grow and work here with you. It's a joint effort. So you're co-creating with Jupiter here. Tell me more. What else does Jupiter have to say here to Scorp Sag? Yeah, no need to worry. 9 of Swords. So this could be something that, again, like I said, you've been putting a lot of effort into, you've been working hard towards, you've been putting yourself in alignment, you're co-creating, right? It's really being open to that. And with the 9 of Swords, it's like, try not to overthink it, right? Try not to get caught up in your head of what could go wrong, what's not working. It's like, just move with that creative curiosity, move with that creative flow. And I do feel like come towards the end of this year, so definitely next week, you might be feeling that expansive energy, feeling that flow a little bit more, and I feel like it'll pick up more and more throughout next year, 2022. Okay, tell me more about Jupiter here for Scorpio Sag. Yeah, you got the King of Cups here and you got the Queen of Wands, water fire energy. There's that Scorpio energy. Piscean though, right? In traditional tarot, I do believe. And then that Queen of Wands, traditionally Leo, but definitely could be Sag as well. Okay, so this could be Scorpio, this could be Sag, and this is what I'm saying. It's offering you some sort of balance here. So your feminine vibration here, Scorp Sag, partnering and working in tandem with your masculine frequency and energy, right? To maybe work through some worry, some concerns, some fears, some doubts, right? I just feel like you've been in this 3 of Pentacles energy for a minute now, and it's like, okay, when is it gonna shift? When is it gonna change? When are we gonna get to that 4 of Pentacles and that 5, and then start moving up, right? Start seeing the fruits of your labor here, okay? I do feel like that is coming, so definitely don't sweat it. Don't sweat it too much. Just keep going, keep building, keep putting your energy and effort into it, right? Keep utilizing your feminine vibration and masculine energy to co-create here with Jupiter. Because there's abundance definitely coming towards you, right? Jupiter says so. And I really do feel like it's natural to doubt yourself. It's natural to maybe overthink things. But I really am getting this like cool, just go with the flow, just kind of, you know, especially with this Spirit of Cups, this King of Cups. water. It's water. Just, you know, flow with it. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep being in tune. Keep working. Keep having confidence, right? Keep having faith in what you're doing. Keep trusting your instincts as well, Scorp-Sag, with whatever this is. I don't feel like your instincts are leading you astray here. It's again, it's the Three of Pentacles. It's working with you. Okay, what's the overall message here from Jupiter to Scorpio-Sag? Yeah, introspection, Virgo energy. Some of you, your Jupiter could be in Virgo, okay? For this to be the first major arcana here. I just heard you've done the work. You've done the work. You've gone within, right? You've connected the dots that you've needed to connect. Like it's because the Hermit energy, it's that soul searching, right? It's going off on a journey within. It's digging deep, finding the light within your own darkness, all of that yummy, yummy energy, right? Introspection. Now, what I'm also getting is with that Nine of Swords, it might be a little too much introspection, okay? Try not to let that introspective tendency that maybe you have here to overrule your thoughts and your minds and plant seeds of doubt where there don't need to be doubts and fears and worries. Okay, so there really is this energy of kind of keeping the mental space, maintenance, keeping it in check. And how you do that is to fall deeper into this Queen of Wands energy and to trust more of this King of Cups energy within you. Trust that they're all working together there with the cosmos, with the divine, to see you through something here, okay? Yeah. So I also feel like I was saying, Jupiter being in Pisces for, if you follow tropical Western astrology, right, that calculation, Jupiter being in Pisces offers you that creative flow. It heightens your intuition. It expands that intuitive power. And again, you have that mirrored here with the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups, both very intuitive energies, right? Emotionally intuitive, spiritually intuitive, right there. So I feel like, and interestingly enough, right, in this particular Hermit energy with introspection, there's a wand and it's on fire. See what I'm saying? So you're definitely guided. Trust again your instincts. Trust what your soul is guiding you to do. There's just a need to maybe surrender any fears, surrender any worries, surrender any doubts about this collaborative effort, about what you're putting your energy into, okay? It's definitely leading you where you need to be. Tell me more about this Chiron energy, Divine. What's Chiron have to say here for Scorp-Sag? Yeah, Five of Pentacles. And I think this is that sensitive, that tender spot. Instability. Five of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Feeling unstable. Having to step out on faith. You know, don't know if it's going to work. I hope it does. Like, it's a lot of that, like, I won't say blind optimism, but really, really leaning in on that Sagittarian, natural, optimistic vibration of it's going to work, right? It has to work. I'm hopeful. I have faith that this is going to work out in my favor, regardless of the outcome. Yeah. But I think that takes a lot of faith. It takes a lot of courage, right? With this Five of Pentacles. It's letting the divine into this process. It's not letting the reality of instability stop you from moving forward, right? Five of Pentacles could also be an energy of worrying, right? Being an outsider, worrying that you're being left out in the cold, worrying that it won't ever work. That might be that Nine of Swords. Overthinking, feeding into doubt, feeding into fear, okay? So there is some sort of wound here about instability in the material world that I think Chiron is getting you to face. And maybe by working in this Three of Pentacles energy, that's the work that you've been doing. Trying to just trust and surrender. Not hold on too tight, that Four of Pentacles energy, right? Not cling on and not move and stay stuck and stagnant on that. It's like have faith and trust that there's more out there for you to experience. There's more pentacles to gain, right? And the divine will lead you. There's a reason why in this particular deck, Her two eyes are closed and her third eye is open. And she has some sort of stone or talisman, right, around her neck that she's holding on to. It's like trusting the light is guiding you here. But again, that's a spot of healing. Being unstable or having or experiencing instability in the material world. Okay, tell me more about this Chiron. Justice, right? The scales here, justice. If I step out on faith, am I gonna get the reward, right? Is it gonna work out? There's this energy of fairness too. The word fairness is coming in, and maybe that's a little bit of that wound. Okay. Again, it just feels like the energy of the cards that you were dealt here, playing your best hand possible. So fairness, I don't really, I feel like there's so many messages coming in. I'm trying to like put them all into words. Remember when I said blind optimism? Justice. It's the reason why Lady Justice has a blindfold on, and the same reason why that Two of Swords energy, the person is usually depicted blindfolded. Yeah. Because it doesn't matter what it looks like, right? It doesn't matter about the appearances. Again, that Leo, that Sagittarius energy that naturally resides with Chiron. It's trusting that all will be fair. You'll get your just due. You'll get what you deserve, right? Some of you, it could feel a bit unjust to have material instability for some of you like that, or like, tell me more about this justice energy before I keep going. Thank you so much, Divine. In connection to Chiron. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Yeah. There's your justice right there. Gift from the divine, an ace, a new beginning. And I just heard wounds of the heart. So something about this Five of Pentacles and this justice feels like it resides in the heart space. And like I said, Chiron connected to Leo, which rules the heart. It's like the divine is definitely renewing your heart center, renewing that heart chakra, connecting you in with that agape love, that universal love, feeling the overflow of abundance around you, Jupiter. Abundance, right? Abundance stems from the heart. Your abundance lies within your heart. And that's also the message here, and the reason why that light is right at her heart chakra. It's, oh yeah, hold on. Okay, it's the lesson here of, again, it's not about the material world. The material world doesn't define you. What defines you is what's inside in your heart center, in your heart space, again. And that's what I feel like the divine is gifting you with, that renewed sense, that replenishing, that healing. Here's the healing. Thank you, divine. It's the healing. It's the healing. So for some of you, with justice being out here, there might have been some wrongdoing in some way, shape, or form. This might be legalities, legal matters, in business, maybe in career and work. Take it how it resonates, right? It's this Libra energy. The judge. This could even be healing judgment against yourself. Ooh. Ace of Cups. Learning that self-love. That could be also connected to your Chiron placement. Learning how to love yourself enough no matter of your material standing, your circumstances, right? Again, no matter the cards you were dealt. Learning how to love yourself through it anyway, right? Learning how to accept it. Not letting it define you. For some of you, it's like there's some sorrow and some tenderness around that. And I do believe personally that Chiron is connected to past lives as well. So there could have been a lot of energy in your past life that Chiron is working through and healing with you, depending on where it's placed. Okay, tell me more about this healing. Tell me more about this healing. Ooh, yeah. Oh, thank you, divine. That's beautiful. Yeah, the promise of abundance. And not only the promise of it here, the tangible results. The 10 of Pentacles. Remember, you started out with the 3 of Pentacles. Now you're here with Chiron with the 5 of Pentacles. You double that and get the 10. And why do you get this 10? Is because you accepted and embraced this Ace of Cups. Whatever the wounds were, whatever the fears were, whatever the anxieties were, again, whatever Chiron has you in this lifetime healing. You've accepted it, you've worked through it, you've overcome it, you've allowed that healing to balance you, justice, right? You've accepted the cards you were dealt, played your best hand, and you end up here with the 10. Beautiful. Abundance, true abundance, but in tangible form, though. So this is the promise of retirement. This is the promise of a good life. This is being stable. Like I said, didn't I say that, right? Instability could have been the wound here, the fear. Ooh, you know, can't be unstable. You know, gotta have a check. Gotta have it's something there, Scorp Sag, that the divine was trying to get you to release and heal through. And I feel like you did that. You embrace it, okay? Even if it looks a certain way, I don't care, right? Because I love myself regardless, Ace of Cups. I know that I'm connected to the divine regardless. I know that everything is working out. It's that optimism that really fuels you, right? That Sagittarius energy really offers you a nice balance, especially with the Scorpio. Watery, kind of can be a little overwhelmed emotionally. It's like you didn't lose hope in yourself. You didn't lose faith in yourself. You didn't give up. You just accepted what was, move forward here. And that's why that 10 of Pentacles is coming in for you here. Yeah, because you've accepted the healing. You've embraced it. Okay, what's the overall message here from Chiron for Scorp Sag? Yeah, chance, the Wheel of Fortune. I said that in the last reading. Fortune favors the brave. I believe that's like a popular Latin saying. Fortune favors the brave. You were brave in finding this Ace of Cups, embracing this Ace of Cups, accepting this Ace of Cups from the divine, right? Because remember, you got Pentacles here, so maybe the Pentacles aren't right. All right, that's fine. Right? The communication, the justice, maybe, you know, maybe you got the short end of the stick in a certain situation or multiple situations. Okay, that's out of your control, right? This justice is out of your control. All right, I accept that, but at least I have this Ace of Cups, right? I still love myself. I love my life. I love the situation. I love, you see what I'm saying? Still connected to that love frequency regardless. And that's why the wheel turns in your favor. More Sagittarius energy, Jupiter specifically in the major arcana. And what's on that wheel? Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles. So you're headed there. It's happening. Trust that. Again, just surrender to that flow. Keep going. Surrender to that flow. Ace of Cups, right? Because this wheel is definitely turning in your favor. And that's it. And again, with the wheel being Jupiter, turning in your favor, getting into that Piscean frequency, right? I would assume it would be Aquarius if you follow Vedic astrology, that Jupiter is transiting into Aquarius, which is still a great energy there for you, okay? But let's see what this first house has to say. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about this first house, 6 of Pentacles, right? So you're not going to be in that 5 of Pentacles energy for too long. If you haven't hit there yet, if you're still over here at the 3 of Pentacles, you'll hit that 5. You got the 10, you got the 6. So again, it's that art of giving and receiving, the energy you've put out there, Scorp Sag, coming back to you, blessing you, right? You blessing others the way that you've been blessed by the divine, by, you know, people around you, by your village, by strangers. Do you see what I'm saying? It's paying it forward in some way, shape, or form here. But like I said, with the first house and Aries being the physical form, it's tangible. It's those tangible results, being grounded, balanced. 6 is that number of harmony. Okay? So the faith that you exhibited here has that 10 of Pentacles headed your way. But you get back what you put out. And then you build towards that 10, yeah? Tell me more about this first house energy. I do feel like this 6 of Pentacles and this Justice might be tied. So again, if there was like, you got the short end of the stick, something didn't, oh, excuse my stomach, y'all. Something didn't go your way. You might have felt it was unjust, but it's fair, right? It's like something about fairness. So it might not have been fair to you in the moment, but you're do you see what I'm saying? The reward for that, like it's still coming to you regardless. So again, it's so much to say. It's like things that are out of your control, Scorp Sag. It's like really learning how to not fret over that 9 of Swords, not worry about it. If it's out of your control, it deserves to be out of your mind, right? You can't control what other people do. You can't control how other people think, what other people perceive. That's not, you know, the realm for anyone. All you can control is your action, what you put out there, and trust that it'll come back to you. And it is. It is. You also have that 4 of Swords, and I think that that brings a lot of peace. That will bring a lot of peace to you, to your mental space, right? 4 of Swords, it's overcoming that 3 of Swords energy. It's accepting the betrayal. It's accepting the pain. It's accepting the misfortune. It's accepting it and finding your truth within it. Realizing again, right, that those pains, what things that are out of your control that have happened, don't identify who you are, right? That there's a lot of variables, right? Again, you can't control that. It doesn't define you. And I think that was a part of that healing with Chiron, right? Looking at your environment, looking at the cards that you were dealt, looking at the surroundings, at what you've been through, at what people have done, maybe the injustices here, and letting all of that define who you are and what you are worth. But I feel like that's flipped now. That's changed. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And now it's like you see the truth. Oh, those 3 of Swords didn't represent me. I didn't put those 3 swords there, right? So I don't have to carry that. My truth is this. Ace of Cups. Okay? Tell me more about this first house energy for Scorp Sag. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Movement forward, traveling, a quick shift. Like I said, things are shifting for you, and what you're shifting out of is this 7 of Cups energy, Scorpio energy. Yeah. Being a bit emotionally confused, really feeling the ebb and the flow of what you're feeling and sensing and picking up on energetically. It can get overwhelming, right? 7 of Cups. It's realizing what all the symbols mean, what all the messages mean. For some of you, this is like also happening in your dream space. You might be having a lot of dreams that are connected in some way, that are kind of highlighting and maybe stringing and threading together what this healing was all about. Okay? But what I love is that it's the 8 of Wands. You're moving past this 7 of Cups. Moving and shifting out of that emotional stagnancy, right? Just again, I feel like whatever the pain was, whatever was confusing, why me, it's like accepting it, surrendering to it. It's out of my control. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. What's meant to be will be. It's like really adapting that into your vibration and then letting that reflect back to you. 6 of Pentacles, right? Ace of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. So I do feel like there was some energy that was maybe stuck in your emotional body, maybe even stuck in your physical form as well. Because mind you, they're all connected. So being stuck mentally can manifest in a physical ailment. Having emotional turmoil can manifest in a physical ailment or a mental disconnect. They're all tethered to one another. So I feel like you're moving out of whatever this emotional block was with this Seven of Cups and quickly shifting into a new vibration, which I do feel is this Four of Swords. This like, okay, it's acceptance, it's peace, it's surrender. No longer fighting it. Yeah. Okay. What's the overall message here for the first house? For Scorp Sag, overall message. Three of Wands. There's a lot to get excited about. Again, optimism. Three of Wands is being prepared for that fourth wand. Excited about those ships coming in. Why? Because you've put in the work, you've aligned yourself, you've done what you needed to do. You followed your spirit, wand energy, fire energy. And it's led you to this shore, and now those ships are coming in, and it's getting excited about that. It's trusting that whatever intentions you set for yourself, whatever communication, however you're co-creating with the divine, that it's working out and it's happening. And again, there's this sense of it being tangible. Like I said earlier about the first house, it's the realization, it's the self-actualization. I am a living, breathing, thinking, feeling, sensing being. That tangible, right? I can touch my skin, I can touch my, you see what I'm saying? Physical. The physical representation of all the work that you've been putting into this 10 of Pentacles is headed your way. It's coming towards you. So there's a lot to get excited about here, Scorp Sag, and I really do feel like it's deserving. You've put in the work clearly. You've done the healing. You've faced those wounds. You've mended it. You've tended to it. And you can only but reap the rewards. You're just due from it. And that's balance. That's a peace of mind, right? And that's moving beyond emotional stagnancy or whatever this Seven of Cups will represent for you, okay? No longer, and some of you, it's like no longer being weighed down by your emotional energy. Finding a little bit of freedom in that. Getting back into this highly optimistic vibe. I'm telling you, this Sag energy is very strong here in this reading, okay? But it's pulling you forward in a very beautiful way, Scorp Sag. I think we're going to end the reading here. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you were here with me live, make sure if you resonated with any part of this, if this felt right for you, if this is energy that you want to cultivate, that you want to experience, you give this video a thumbs up, you claim it down there in the comment section below. Also, let me know what you're claiming, what you're resonating with, all right? I'd love to hear that from you all. Your thumbs up, your comments, your subscriptions, turning on that bell notification helps out my channel so, so much. And I'm very, very grateful for all of you that engage with me in that way. But this is beautiful energy, abundance you deserve, the healing you deserve, and the presence being there, the physical, tangible results that you deserve. All right. So I will see you all, Scorp Sag, next week for your love message reading, the general love messages. And again, happy holidays to anyone who is celebrating. And yeah, I will see you before the year ends. Namaste.